Hello, this is Colin here. We recently released a Python API for CloudTables. We've had .NET, Node.js, and a few other ones now available for a while. But because you just released a Python one, this video is going to demonstrate how to use that within your Python projects. It's fully documented under the API and client section of the documentation. You'll see a section for Python where all the methods that you can call are listed. The API is read-write, so you can view the data sets and the data, and you can also amend the data or modify the data that's already there. So before we demonstrate that, I'll give you a quick overview of my application. I've got two data sets, offices and staff, with offices just being a single data point, which is then referenced in staff as a link. You've got the link there to the offices, and then you can see on the preview tab how that would look. So when you create a new record, you can just link into there. So very straightforward, just those two data sets. I've got a very straightforward Python project. This is the default project you get when you create a new one. So I'll delete all of this stuff here. So we're starting afresh. If I can type. There we go. The API you can install via pip in the instructions on our website. You've got the pip install instructions there. I've done it already on my project, but you'll just do that from the terminal down here. Pip install CloudTables API. Because I've installed it previously, the files have been downloaded already. All the dependencies are checked. So very straightforward. The first thing you need to do is to get a handle to the API. So we'll say API equals, as you know, before we do that even, we need to import our modules. So we'll say from CloudTables API import CloudTables API. The API returns JSON as well, which is a bit of a stinker to read on the screen. So we'll use the JSON module as well, because as that can beautify the output. So API, we now create the handle, the instance. So we'll say API equals CloudTables API. The first thing you give is the key, so we'll get that from the application. So on your data set, if you go to the data tab, you'll see the API key listed there on the homepage. I'm sorry, that's the ID for the project. I'm talking about the API key, my mistake, which is on the security tab. So if you go to security, you'll see we gave you two API keys by default, a read-write and a read-only one. And then you can create your own to give yourself more granular settings on those permissions. But we'll take the read-write API key for now, plumb that into our initialization. You can then give options. So one that we do need to say is the client name. So this is what you'll see in the security tab and the history tabs. We'll say API demo. And then finally, we need to give the subdomain for the data set. No, sorry, for the application. So again, if you go back to our application, the domain is purely that string there. So we'll copy that, put it back into our Python project. And now you've got an API instance. One of the easiest things that you can do to test to make sure it works is to list the data sets on the application. So we'll say datasets equals API.datasets. And then we'll just print that out. So we'll use that JSON dumps dataset indent of 2. Save this. Now we'll run the application, Shift F10. JSON, my mistake, it's JSON dumps. There we go. Make this slightly larger. So we've got the 2 data sets here. We've got the offices and we've got the staff. So what we'll do now is we'll display the data of one of those data sets. So we'll grab the ID here. So this is for the staff data set. And now we'll say data equals API dataset. Plug in that dataset ID there and type data. JSON dumps data indent equals 2. So this string here is the one that I grabbed by mistake earlier. So you can also get it from the data tab of the application for the data set. Now if we run this now, you'll see that this is the data this time at the end. So there's three records: Ashton Cox, Hope Fuentes, and Tiger Nixon. So very straightforward, very easy to do. You can insert data as well. So there's a api.dataset.insert to add more data to the dataset. You can modify values as well. You can also get a script tag. So this will be useful to demonstrate. Script tag equals API. So before we do that, we need to get the token. So the token ties the script tag for a period of time, and it can only be used by the one session to stop someone sniffing your traffic and then being able to access or modify your data set. So we'll get the token first of all. We'll print this out so you can see how that looks. Run this quickly. So token is just a very long string. So then to get the script tag, API dot dataset. We grab this here. So we use the same dataset as before. Dot script tag. Then we'll use that API token. Then we'll do it in the default styling. You can specify the style on there as well. So if you want a jQuery style or any of the other styles that we support, just put it in here afterwards. Let's go for the jQuery. Now when we run this now, actually no, we'll print this out. This script tag here is what you would put into your web page, and that would give you access then to the CloudTable, which would then be embedded on the page. So I hope this has been useful. If you have any questions, please get in touch with us either via the chat in the CloudTables application, or you can send us an email. The details are on the homepage there. All the best, and we'll speak to you soon.